Found North is weird.
Hey everybody, Josh and David here for Whiskey Wednesday for Argonaut Wine and Liquor. Merry Christmas, everyone. First of all, I want to say, a huge thank you to all of our customers stopping in today. We are packed at the moment, so we're going to try and make this quick. But big thank you to everybody who's here today shopping for Christmas. Big thank you to everybody who participated in our Pappy Van Winkle and BTAC lottery. Those calls all went out on Monday, so if you got a call, congratulations. If not, we tried, but God, we had a couple thousand entries probably.
Yeah, we had an entire trash bag. It probably weighed, I'm not kidding, like 5 pounds of just a piece of paper. But yeah, thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for everybody who participated in our whiskey wheel. Got $8,000 for Food Bank of the Rockies. That was doubled down by a philanthropist, so $16,000 to the Food Bank of the Rockies for the holidays, those people in need. And yeah, so we've still got some more barrels that we're dropping.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on. So we have 4 new single barrels we've dropped in the last 2 days. Caribou Crossing, Buffalo Trace, Peerless, and a Found North 12-year Oloroso Sherry cask strength. We also have some crazy deals, best pricing of the year on some things that would, normally pretty allocated stuff. So Booker's, we got at $79.99 right now. High West Midwinters, we got at $119. The Stranahan's Mountain Angel 12-year at $84.99 and
Knob
$249 on the Knob 21. We got a bunch of those, so some great whiskeys there. And then let's jump into these barrel picks.
Well, before you go in, we are open regular hours today.
Yes.
And then tomorrow we are open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want to come down tomorrow, forgot something, last minute gifts,
we got
you.
you.
Open. So.
Cool. First in the glass is our Caribou Crossing single barrel. This is the first one of those we have ever done. So for those of you who aren't familiar, it is, people say it's kind of like the Canadian Blanton's, right? It's a single barrel. It's got the Caribou on top. Super light on the nose. I mean, a little bit of, kind of like oily orange peel a little bit.
Yeah, and Justin, our liquor manager, he said that it is complex, approachable. So it's easy drink, but still a little bit complex.
Yeah, it is. It's light. It's which this is a little bit of a juxtaposition, but it is super light drinking, but it's also got a little bit of like maple syrupy thing going on, a little bit of orange peel, like that oily orange peel going on. For an 80 proof whiskey, it is super complex. That's for sure.
But I mean, this is one I probably wouldn't put in a cocktail. This is great, just neat, like after dinner. Throw it in a glass.
And then up next, we have our latest Buffalo Trace single barrel. So this guy is going to be sitting on the shelf, $29.99. We have a few cases left of this. We put this one out yesterday.
This isn't your typical cherry bomb.
No, it's not your typical cherry trace pick.
Yeah.
A lot more toasty on the nose, like kind of some of those like toasted barrels
oats,
that have been coming back. Some of the like marshmallowy sweetness going on.
And I think when we picked this one, we kind of went for that because we wanted something a little different. And this would be great in an old fashioned. Add the cherry in there.
Or this would be awesome in some hot chocolate.
Oh, all right.
Right? Yeah.
Hot toddy?
A hot toddy or something like that would be fantastic. So that's on the shelf right now.
Brown sugar. That's great.
$29.99, $30 for that one. Up next is our Peerless single barrel. So if you guys aren't familiar, we've been doing these picks for about 3-4 years now. Smaller distillery, but right in downtown Louisville. I mean, about a block or two from Old Forester, the ones downtown. I think their stuff is fantastic. They're one of the oldest DSPs in Kentucky that not necessarily continually operating distillery. They came back, I think, about 15 years ago.
It's right there on Whiskey Row, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just off the beaten path, but on Main Street. And one of my favorite things about these picks is they always have like a really strong brown sugar note to them that I just love.
This is a little different than one of the last picks you guys did. It's not dessert bourbon. This is a little bit more on the more rustic side.
Yep.
Little barnyard.
The brown sugar's still there, but it's more of like a molassesy note a little bit. Definitely got some of those like dried fruits in there. Not overly like syrupy or sweet, but definitely a little bit more balanced, certainly than some of the other picks we've done with them.
Yeah.
And then last but certainly not least, we have a Found North 12-year cast strength finished in Oloroso sherry pick. I've gone through a bottle of this at home already. It is awesome. It's really cool. I mean, it's probably hard to see from where you guys are, but if you look at the color, it's got a slightly orangey red tinge to it. Some of the components in this, I mean, 12-year rye whiskey, 21-year rye whiskey, 15-year corn whiskey, 17-year corn whiskey, 22-year corn whiskey, and a 25-year corn whiskey. And then the final composition for it, 49% rye, 48% corn, 3% malted barley. If you guys aren't familiar with Found North, everything they do is pretty awesome. They make some great, just cast strength, big, powerful whiskeys.
Really nice finish on that one.
And
Viscous mouthfeel. That's good job.
yeah, I mean, viscous, red fruity up front. I mean, for the proof, it's not hot at all. There's no hug.
You get some like herbaceousness to it as well. Like maybe even like a little bit of like sage. Like that's interesting. This is one you could unpack for a while.
Yeah, like I said, a lot going on with this one. I made a couple like cherry old fashions with some cherry bitters with this one, and it really just brought out some of those red fruit notes in the whiskey. It was fantastic. So definitely some barrel picks you guys don't want to sleep on. Some awesome, harder to find bottles that we got some crazy deals on out right now. So again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you all for this wonderful year at Argonaut. Cheers.
Cheers.